Like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Sydney Harbour Tunnel closed during Blockade Australia protest by Amelia Maguire, updated June 27, 2022, 9.08 am, first published at 8.53 am. Save login, register or subscribe to save articles for later. Share normal text size, larger text size, very large text size 175. View all comments. Sydney's Harbour Tunnel was blocked by a member of a climate activist group on Monday, while other CBD streets have been obstructed during a morning of protest. A Lismore-based 22-year-old blocked the southbound entrance to Sydney's Harbour Tunnel by chaining herself to the steering wheel of her parked white car just after 8 am. Police made arrests after climate protesters stopped traffic around Sydney's CBD on Monday. Credit, Nick Moir. The tunnel has since reopened after police moved in to arrest her. Southbound traffic on the Warringah Freeway and Gore Hill Freeway has since cleared. The woman, named Marley, live-streamed the event, in which an unknown man repeatedly approached her car to yell obscenities at her. So far, 11 people have been arrested during the unauthorised protest and escorted to Surrey Hills and Day Street police stations. A Blockade Australia protest blocked the southbound lanes of the Sydney Harbour Tunnel on Monday. I've watched much devastation with 2 1-in-100-year floods. This is climate change. I cannot stay silent anymore. I cannot be complacent anymore. The colony of Australia, this destructive colony system, landed here, hellbent on spreading exploitative practices all over the earth, Marley told viewers. To those people who are really angry right now, I understand, and it's not a good thing to be experiencing. You know what? Climate change isn't a good thing to be experiencing. There's a lot of people yelling, it's quite overwhelming, but it's been an overwhelming year. I was lucky in Lismore, but I've seen people that I love lose everything and places I love be destroyed. The Blockade Australia protest began at Hyde Park at 8 am and quickly moved across the city's CBD towards the harbour. Streets were obstructed with wheelie bins, plastic crates, and other items. The protesters began to disperse in the CBD just before 9 am, according to internal communications seen by the Sydney Morning Herald. The group intends to reconvene at lunchtime. NSW police estimate about 50 to 60 people were involved in the protest. More than 100 Blockade Australia protesters have obstructed the streets of the CBD. Credit, Nick Moir. NSW Transport Minister David Elliott told 2GB the way Blockade Australia chooses to protest is selfish and ineffective because their cause remains unclear despite repeated demonstrations. They need to re-evaluate how they're going to get their message out, because it ain't working with these demonstrations, he said. Blockade Australia said last week they wanted to blockade the streets of Australia's most important political and economic centre and cause disruption that cannot be ignored. The NSW Parliament introduced new laws and penalties in April to discourage protesters who disrupt traffic on bridges and tunnels. Our breaking news alert will notify you of significant breaking news when it happens. Get it here. Thank you for reading the Herald. This article is complimentary. Register or log in now to read more articles and unlock extra benefits. No payment required. Read more. Continue with Google, continue with Apple, or email address continue by continuing. You agree to your personal information being collected under a privacy policy and accept our terms of use. Hide content.